Everything you thought you knew about hell just got flipped upside down. Vox throws his most explosive rally yet. The angels show up with freaking gift baskets, declared before anyone can even finish apologizing. Hazbin Hotel Season 2 Episode 5 is loud, chaotic, and absolutely packed with twists that are going to reshape the power struggle in Pentagram City and maybe take the battle straight to heaven. Trust me, this is an episode you're not going to want to miss if you love wild turns and bittersweet moments. So let's dive in. We kick things off with Katie Killjoy delivering the juiciest morning headline. Elaster, the notorious radio demon, has been defeated and captured by none other than Vox. It's madness. Everyone's gossiping, Hell's foundations are shaking, and Vox is flexing like he just won the infernal lottery. The whole city is buzzing about this sudden power shift, with some wondering if Vox truly has the muscle and brains to take Alistair's crown, or if he's just a show off with too many TV screens for a head. Meanwhile, is desperate. Her hotel is under attack, not physically, but in reputation, and she's convinced that if she can prove Penchus is alive in heaven, she can expose Vox's lies. But heaven's closed for business, and Emily, her only previous contact, is nowhere to be seen. To try to get Emily's attention, Charlie starts signaling with colors and lights, a sweet, silly moment reminding us that Charlie's all heart but grossly under-equipped for Hell's politics. Vaggie tries her best to reassure her, but the absence of Alistair is crippling. The Alistair was supposed to be the anchor, the master of ceremonies, and now he's a glorified hostage. Elsewhere in the hotel, Angel, Dust, and Husk are having their own mini-therapy session, if you can call Husk endless insults therapy. Baxter merrily collects new ways to call people stupid, adding levity but also spotlighting Hell's beautiful dysfunction. Through it all, Vaggie's headed to see Lucifer, hoping to finally get someone royal involved in Vox's mess. And naturally, Hazbin Hotel can't resist giving Lucifer every opportunity to be the world's worst dad. He enters the scene with pure chaos, squeaky duckies and awkward dad jokes included, and admits that he can't smite Vox. His punishment for being the king of hell is tormented immortality surrounded by musical theater-hating sinners. But here's where things start shifting as Vaggie asks Lucifer to bluff, suggests he use his fearsome reputation to intimidate Vox. Lucifer, with macho bravado, agrees, claiming he can handle things better than Alistair ever could. And you can just tell this is not going to turn out well. Now, over in heaven, something extraordinary is brewing. Emily and her crew, including Penchus, the snake, now a guest up above, are debating whether apologizing to Hell is the right move. Gift baskets with taffy, cheese, and plush bears labeled sorry thrown around as ideas. Penchus reminds the angels it starts with sorry, but not everyone's on board. Some fear Hell would never forgive their decades of violence. Regardless, Emily and crew decide to bring apology baskets to Charlie, who practically leaps for joy when they finally arrive. She begs Emily to appear publicly at Vox's rally, expose his lies, and prove that redemption is real. And then it's time for the event of the year, the Vox's rally. The crowd is fired up. Hell's hottest overlord struts out on stage in a full-blown show, flanked by dancers and his fellow Vs. He goes on an absolute tear, belittling Lucifer, framing himself as the principle of eternal detention and basically challenging everyone to revolt. He pushes the narrative that Hell doesn't need kings but revolutionaries. He even proposes flipping the script. Why not take the fight up to heaven and annex their real estate? He wants Hell united, proud, and ready to seize the crown. The masses are totally with him, shouting, cheering, and hanging on to every word. Things go nuclear when Lucifer actually shows up in the two trade barb musical numbers, an epic theatrical showdown. Vox is charismatic, manipulative, and far better at controlling the crowd than Lucifer, who just comes across as scary with a big hat. It's clear that Hell's confidence in Lucifer is crumbling. Suddenly, the angels arrive, baskets in hand, right in the middle of the rally, that they announce, awkwardly, sweetly, that they're here to apologize for the centuries of sin extermination. The crowd is absolutely not having it. Vox seizes the moment, mocking the angels for thinking that taffy and trinkets can atone for genocide. He spins the whole scene, convincing Hell's citizens that heaven's apology is just another insult, that they're dangling empty words over an unfixable wound. The crowd's mood shifts to rage practically in an instant. Emily tries to explain, but Vox interrupts, accuses her of being power-hungry and only making extermination decisions to suppress Hell's rising strength. He shows the crowd devastating images of the carnage, twisting Emily's words, and gets them to chant in protest, "We matter, we matter." He transforms the rally from political hype into outright declaration of war and frames Lucifer's earlier threats as proof of heaven's cruelty. At this point, everything collapses. The angels retreat, shattered by the hostility, and Charlie realizes that all her hopes of peaceful redemption have just gone up in smoke. Vaggie confronts her, arguing that Charlie is letting Vox manipulate her, that her desperate attempts to fix things are exactly what Vox wants. It's just playing into his narrative. Their argument turns into a painful breakup with Vaggie storming out and Charlie telling Lucifer to leave. The hotel feels emptier than ever. In private, Charlie sobs as she calls Emily, unable to reach her. And the episode closes with all sides reeling, a hell united behind Vox, angels cast out, and Charlie isolated, grieving the collapse of everything she's worked for. To sum it up, Hazbin Hotel Season 2 Episode 5 is a massive turning point. The balance of power in hell has shifted to Vox, who's now positioned as not just overlord but revolutionary leader, encouraging everyone to fight heaven itself. The angels' attempt at reconciliation blows up in their faces, fueling fresh hatred and solidifying the us versus them mentality. Charlie is left more alone than ever, her dream of redemption in ruins. The tension between major players Charlie, Vaggie, Lucifer, Vox, and Heaven's crew is now at a boiling point, promising even greater drama and danger in episodes ahead. So what did you all think about that insane rally? Are Vox's plans going to succeed? Will Charlie ever get her redemption project back on track? Did you think Heaven's apology was doomed from the start, or could there still be hope for peace? Drop your theories and reactions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Hazbin Hotel recaps, deep dives, and all the infernal drama. See you next time.